Hey guys, Thunderstud here, showing you a new way to run koaki Meirus after the ban list. I don't think this is the most optimal way to play koaki Meiru after the ban list, but it's pretty cool. So the idea of this deck is to revolve around a new boss monster that's Gaia, the Gaia Plate, the Earth Giant. He's pretty strong. He special summons by banishing 2 rock monsters from your graveyard. Whenever he attacks, he halves the attack of his target or is attacked, so that's pretty strong. And during your standby phases, you have to banish 1 rock monster from your graveyard to keep him on the field. So we're playing 2 of those. Now, what's fueling him to even come out? We're just spamming the field with all our koaki Meiru rock monsters. That's the Wall and Sandman. There's another rock, but there's really no room for him. So we just get tons of Sandman. We need so many, we've even slimmed down on Earn Knight because he's just a Beast Warrior. So we're only running 2 Earn Knight, 3 of each rock, 1 Maximus of course. So now we're working on the skill. We're using the skill Spell Specialist, which is have 5 or more spell cards with different names and it will activate. You'll be more likely to have a spell in your hand. So we're pretty heavy on monsters. We want a way to discard our monsters into the graveyard, our rock monsters, so Gaia can come out and be our boss. So we can do that through koaki Meiru Ice. We have 1 spell card, Dark World Dealings, that will do it. Then we have koaki Meiru Diamond Core. We have Core Transport Unit, Core Compression, and the Iron Core. So Core Transport Unit will let us discard a rock monster and search our core. Core Compression you can use when you already have a core in your hand. You discard a monster, again it would be a rock monster, and then you draw 2. And obviously Dark World Dealings, you use it, hopefully already have a rock monster in your hand, draw 1, discard the rock monster, and hopefully play a Gaia. So Gaia is a pretty cool little deck to get in here. It's fun to just fill up your graveyard real quick. And so as you'll notice though, why we're using Spell Specialist, the lion's share of our spells are the spells we want, like Diamond Core and Iron Core, and then just 3 copies of these. So we're way more likely to have our Diamond Cores and our Iron Cores in hand, which really get the deck going. So yeah, post ban list, I hope you guys enjoy the blue place. Koaki Meiru is still a crazy strong archetype, so they're not popular, but they're still right up there. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. So for the first replay, I think we're playing a 6 Samurai. So the beauty about this deck is if you're really popping off, you can fill your graveyard up while avoiding dual wields. And we have lots of Sandman for dual wields, so it works out pretty well. Going second, that means he gets to set up his field as strong as he can. I don't know why he's using Jack Atlas for koaki Meiru, or I'm sorry, for 6 Samurai. So here we have a pretty good hand. We have Dark World Dealings and stuff we can throw away. Fighting a 6 Samurai, he's starting with 2 Dojo. Summons an Enchi. Uses 1 of the dojos. He's about to get his combo. Bring out Shien. Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. Sets his what is like super likely to be dual wield. Now, I used Dark World Dealings. He thought for a very long time whether he's gonna negate it or not. Eventually he chose not to. We pull into a core, discard 1 of our rocks, we discard Sandman, then we set a wall. Swings in, kills the wall, didn't pull a monster. Get our ice. Now here's where we start really popping off. Bring out our ice. First we're gonna discard our wall. He gets Fuma protection for 1. So now we're gonna discard our core. That destroys him. Now we're free to use our diamond core. We're just gonna search another core here so we can keep our ice on the field. Cores can come back from the graveyard. They're not banished like with Maximus, so we can keep using them. Here, he normal summons. Now that's gonna let him summon a Fuma. Brings out a second Shien. Sets again. Kills our koaki Ice. So I'm sure you see it's coming. We say our prayers to the heart of the cards. We let the heart of the cards guide us. We pull the 1 ace monster that can help us win, and that's Gaia. Banish 2 monsters from the grave. We have a third rock in there. Swing over him nice and easy, plenty of damage. He just has dual wields down there. Doesn't pull another monster or anything, has to scoop. Gaia's pretty fierce, guys, pretty crazy. So koaki Meiru are still pretty strong, because there's just so many cards in the archetype, you can still get around it. Diamond Core's fine. They have the room now to really tech in things like Cypher Soldiers or Forbidden Chalice that help them fight the meta. So they're still a presence. They're still tier listed, they're still very strong. I'm not saying this copy, this deck list is the super strongest, but like I said, you put like Cypher Soldiers, Forbidden Chalice. So here our opponent sets 3. We have Core Compression, that if we have a core in hand, we get to discard 1 monster and draw 2. That's wonderful because we already have a Gaia plate waiting, so we want all these rock monsters in the graveyard. Draw into a second Gaia plate and a diamond core. He's gonna banish our diamond core, which, I mean, that's fine. We search. Okay, now this is where the deck's getting a little zany. Okay. I didn't want to search the Earn Knight. I wanted to search the Sandman. So I'm going to normal summon the Sandman. Because I didn't want to risk jumping out into a Floodgate and then my Earn Knight getting floodgated and then I'm not able to bring Sandman out and I'm not able to summon my Gaias. So I really want the Gaia plays to work. So I think I'm going to Core Compression here, throw a Gaia away, search a core. Now this Gaia is live. We can summon this Gaia. 1, 2. Now why this Sandman's important, he's going to need another rock monster right at the beginning to survive the standby phase. So here he tries to treacherous us. That's why we don't Earn Knight. Now we click the Sandman. We're good. Now we have our Gaia plate. Swing over a Cypher Soldier. So this is like a stall deck. Now we have 1 rock monster in the graveyard to have our Gaia plate stay alive. This guy's trying to Thunder Vassal us. He gives us a token. Special summons monster, but that's a really weak play. We're gonna get around that super easy. Here, see, so we had to banish our last Sandman in the grave to keep our Gaia plate. We're gonna normal summon Koaki Ice, throw 1 away to destroy it. Now we have plenty of damage for lethal, even if he had a spirit. Well, not if he had a spirit hero, but yeah. So crazy stuff, guys. Real aggressive, stopping traps. Gaia coming out fast. Pretty cool. So I think this last replay is versus Neos deck, some sort of hero deck, something like that. We'll find out soon enough. Spell Specialist activates. That's how you know it's working. So it'll always proc. If you don't see a proc, your deck's not meeting the conditions, and you gotta keep trying. So here we have a pretty good hand. He's doing a Hummingbird into a Neos Fusion. We have a Sandman, something to throw our Sandman away, and then a Diamond Core, which is always good. So he gets a Neos, he sends a Dolphin to the grave, even has a back row, pretty strong start for him. Use our Core Transport, throw our Sandman away, search this core, we get a Grow Aggressive, search our Maximus, use our Protection, and we'll summon an Earn Knight. Earn Knight's gonna bring out Sandman. Now this was a misplay. I should have just brought out the wall to stop a Neos Fusion or something. Here we use Maximus effect to hit him. It does not work. See, again, should have brought out the wall. I probably knew he didn't have any traps, but I just brought out Sandman anyway. Bringing out the wall would have been a much better play. But anyway, we were gonna swing over. He stops us. We still got rid of that 1 Neos Fusion. He'll swing over the Hummingbird just fine. I just stunted, just showing my monsters won't get hurt, so I was just swinging in there. Go ahead. His turn now. He normal summons another Hummingbird. That's going to let him heal life points. He's going to swing over our Maximus. Search another Neos Fusion. Our turn again. Draw to the heart of the cards. It's another Gaia plate. Use our Core Transport unit to throw away our koaki Meiru. Wall, bring out Gaia. Gaia swings over Neos, super easy. Earn Knight into Hummingbird. Sandman into there. Don't want to keep Sandman. We want Sandman to die so we have something to keep our Gaia alive next turn. He Neos fusions again. 3200. Sets a defense monster. Swings way over our Earth Knight. But little does he know, our Gaia plate is still going to be able to swing over him. No problem. Get a second Gaia. Banish the last Sandman to make our Gaia alive. He has the attack. Easy 1200 despite the Neos. Crazy stuff, guys. So it's a cool deck. Gaia plate's such an awesome card whenever you're able to use it. This is cool. Maybe there's a faster way to get your rock monsters into the graveyard, but other than that, it's a pretty fun way to make Koaki Meiru pretty interesting again, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.